Good morning, everyone here in the U.S., and of course, good evening, everyone there in Spain. First of all, we would like to thank you all for being here with us today. I can assure that we have ahead a very interesting session about some of the high-quality proposals that Spain has to offer to the MICE industry here in the U.S. From the Tourist Office of Spain in Chicago, we are very glad to host today this first webcast of our 2014 Spain webcast series. In our session today, titled Meetings and Events in Spain with Charm and Quality, we are honored to count with 4 key speakers from some of the leading companies in Spain from the meetings and events industry. As you will be able to learn through the next 40 minutes, with all these 4 companies have in common is the great quality in its services and facilities and the charm and magic of their locations and proposals. Before starting with our first speaker, let me go very quickly through all our 4 speakers today that we will be presenting through the next 40 minutes. First, Rocío Gómez is the MICE Sales Manager of Paradores Historic Hotels. If you are not familiar with the Spain's network of Paradores, they're not conventional hotels, but rather historic landmarks such as fortresses, castles, or palaces equipped now with all modern facilities and comforts of the 21st century. I'll let Rocío explain you better in a little bit. Our second speaker is Karina Montagut, the Events Department Manager of Feria de Valencia Convention and Exhibition Center. This multi-space center is located in the Mediterranean and beautiful city of Valencia. It stands out for its avant-garde architecture and for having the largest exhibition center in Spain and one of the 10 largest in the world. After Karina, we will hear from Gerard Arazo, the International Sales Manager of Juan Carlos I Hotel of Barcelona, located in the heart of the city. This hotel offers rooms with panoramic views of the city as well as fully equipped meeting rooms and spaces linked to the Palau de Congressos de Catalunya, as this convention center forms part of the hotel. But again, Gerard will go in detail and explain it much better than me. And then after Gerard, our last speaker will be Belén García Moliner de Lara, Head of Delivery of Events by TLC, a leading DMC company in Spain, Portugal, and Brazil, delivering tailored event and incentive travel programs for 12 years now. So, having introduced our 4 speakers, let's start now. Please feel free to use the Q&A tab anytime to ask questions, and we will be trying to answer them all by the end of the session. So let's welcome now our first speaker today, Rocío from Paradores. Welcome, Rocío.
Hello, good morning, everybody. Thanks a lot for your time in this webcast. It's a pleasure to be connected with all of you today. My name is Rocío, and I represent Paradores, the Spanish historic and charming hotel chain. But what is a Parador is not a conventional hotel. The answer is very, very easy. Parador is the name given in Spain to historic and luxury hotels managed by a state-run company and usually located in unique buildings. The concept behind Paradores is to open tourism in Spain and to open exceptional properties to the public and use them to maintain and protect the heritage of such beautiful buildings. Paradores was founded in 1928, so at this moment the company has 85 years of experience in customer service, so we are very, very happy for this in this time. Today there are 94 hotels from 3 to 5 star all across Spain. 5 of them are on the Canary Islands, and many along the most important and cultural routes, like the popular Santiago Pilgrim Way on the north of Spain, or throughout the best wineries of the country. On this way, it's possible to discover Spain step by step with special incentive programs for 3 or 7 nights. Okay. Paradores are usually located in buildings of historic importance, such as fortresses, monasteries, and castles, settled in natural reserves and in amazing places in the middle of the nature or at seafront. But also we have new buildings with exceptional views. Here you are different examples. This one is one of our historical property, the Sigüenza Parador. It's a medieval castle with 81 rooms. The Santiago Parador, a 5-star hotel settled in one of the most important World Heritage cities in Spain with 138 rooms. Also at the seafront, such the Bayona Parador, a world fortress surrounded by the sea with 124 rooms. And also new buildings like the Cádiz Parador on the south of Spain with 124 rooms, or El Saler near Valencia with 65 rooms and one of the most important golf courses in Spain. Finally, as I said, in the middle of nature, you can see this picture, this beautiful picture. This is a Benedictine monastery with 77 rooms, and it's a perfect destination for incentive and group. So definitely, Paradores has an extensive selection of venues and leisure options for your events if you want to organize different events. Okay. And what is the average room number in Paradores? Usually 60, although at the moment we have a portfolio of properties with more than 100 bedrooms and a wide variety of congress centers for small and larger scale meetings up to 700 delegates. Okay, here you have different examples, okay, of this selection of the properties. So at the moment we can accommodate an event in exclusive in one of our small hotels or a big congress in a Parador with a conference center. Okay. In these pictures there are different samples. Here you are several venues for the farm and market meetings like Alcalá or Cádiz Parador, arranged by Pfizer or Roche and all the like. Zamora and Ronda for product launches like Mercedes or the GT6 for PlayStation, and also La Granja Parador for a special Granadines. So we have a lot of possibilities for different events. Okay. But in Paradores, we have also time to relax. I think it's very important. And now we can propose leisure and sport activities. At this moment, the company has 2 golf courses. The first one is in Malaga, and the second one is in El Saler near Valencia. And also, we have a selection of 9 spa centers in many destinations all across Spain. Okay, you can see in this picture the spa of the Parador in Cádiz or in Alcalá de Henares near Madrid or on the Pyrenees. Okay. Finally, the gastronomy. Well, sorry, no, not the gastronomy. This is how to get to a Parador. I'm sorry. Most of our hotels are well connected to main cities in Spain, towards the national airport like Barcelona or Madrid. But in Spain, there are an excellent high-speed aviation train to reach other cities like Toledo, Valencia, or Cordoba. So different possibilities if you want to organize your event not in Barcelona or in Madrid. Okay, so it's very easy. And finally, the gastronomy, as I said, Paradores also have excellent restaurants offering traditional cuisine and a high standard service. The past and the present of the Spanish gastronomy are combined in the restaurant of Paradores. And we use local and seasonal products, so we have a gastronomy for all taste. I hope that maybe in the future you can try one of our restaurants and you can taste the different flavors, okay, of the gastronomy in Spain. And well, this is all. I'd like to thank you for your interest and your time. Should you need further information about Paradores, please feel free to contact with me, and I will be more than happy to help. And well, thanks again. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Rocío. Thanks for this great presentation. Hopefully we will have some time later for a few questions. But now let's welcome our second speaker, Karina, Events Department Manager of Feria de Valencia Convention and Exhibition Center. Welcome, Karina.
Hello, good morning to everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Nuria, as well, for introducing us. I'm going to start talking about Feria de Valencia, the biggest venue in Spain for exhibitions and for any type of events. It's located, as you all know, at the south of Europe. I know it's the third largest city of Spain, and it has almost 1 million of inhabitants. If you can see, Valencia is very known in Spain for its culture, also for its beaches and gastronomy. Also, we've had here the Grand Prix from Europe, tennis, and the America's Cup going on. We also have the motors races here as well. So we're quite well known already in all the world, mostly in Europe and also in North America, where you're all setting now. To get here is quite easy. As you can see, we have communications with all the main European cities. And if not, we do have as well direct trains, fast trains from Madrid and Barcelona. Here it is. Also, you have, to get to the venue, once you're here in Valencia, you have trams, taxis. It's really close to the international airport. So it's really easy to get to the venue. In Valencia, we have a total of 128 hotels with nearly 9,000 rooms and around 18,000 beds. So this makes Valencia capable to get really great big events here, also small ones, easy to come, nice weather, and a nice city. If we go to the venue, as it's so big, we have it divided in 3 different spaces. It would be like North Forum, Central Forum, and the Convention and Exhibition Center. Depending on the type of event you have, you would be settled down in one place or in the other one. Depending on the square meters you need, depending also on the type of rooms you need, if you want an outside event, indoor event, if you want it to be really secured, if you don't mind if people come in, this would be the general venue, the general view of the venue, where you can see also the outside car park space we have to hold all the events. These are the general accesses as well, where you can see the main roads going through. The access is fast and it's easy. Something that makes all the events go easy. Here's the distribution. You have 4 different type of pavilions in Central Forum, 1 different type in Convention Exhibition Center, and then 3 other different ones in the North Forum. We can hold at the same time around 4 or 5 different exhibitions or events, all of them with different entrances, and they can go on at the same time, car park for everyone, different meeting rooms for everyone as well. You can see how in the, let's see if the photo comes out, here it is, different pavilions, we can have different sort of setups. We can do big sitting auditoriums for more than 6,000 people, or we can do dinners as well for them. All the setup, as we have all this space fully for all the events, there's no problem on doing the setup as ever you would like to, with all the rooms with the AV included as well. And this would be the Central Forum, where we have, this is all the new parts. We have 4 big pavilions with the 4 top ones have natural lights and only 2 columns in the middle. This is something really distinguished, as normally all the pavilions have plenty of columns in them. As you can see, we've been holding in here as well big events, holding more than 300 300 to 500 exhibitors in here, so it's quite easily to handle all around. It all has a road that goes around the pavilions as well, all the main entrances, as you can see in all the pictures going by, and all the different type rooms that go next to all the exhibition area. If we go through to the other level we still have 4 more pavilions going down in level 1, level 2 and level 3. So we can make a combination of big events with exhibition, with auditoriums, with presentations, to hold all type of and kind of events. Let's see, these are all the pavilions going through, and we would get to the Convention and Exhibition Center. Here is the newest building we have. It goes down in 4 floors, and as you can see, the top part is all glass. It's really nice. We've had in shootings there. We've had also films going on. It all has natural light, as you can see. So in the day it's very nice with all the sun and with all the lights, and at night we have it all glowed in a different color as your company or the color you choose. Different meeting rooms and different services we can get hold in all of them. If we keep on going, we would go down to floor 3 with an auditorium for 390 people. Different rooms going from 120 people to 140. And you can get maybe 1 room to 1 floor, or even all the Convention and Exhibition Center for your event. As I was saying before, it has an independent access to come in here, so it makes it very easy when you want to have an independent event from the exhibition, so we can hold different things at the same time and same dates. And the special thing of the Convention and Exhibition Center is that it has a pavilion attached to it. You go down all the floors, and at the end you have the restaurant and the auditorium for 718 people. And if you go next to the stairs, you go through to Pavilion 5. It's a 10,000 square meters area with Harley columns in the middle, where we can build up any type of area that you need for your event. We can do the plenary for 2,600. We've had plenaries up to 5,000 coming in here. Concerts, exhibitions, food presentation, car presentations as well going in. Good access to get into this pavilion. All around it there's a 2-way street that gives good access for trailers, trucks. That's a good thing as well. And you can have all the setup doing it inside the pavilion and also the convention at the same time. Open the door in the middle and then everything together. And more or less this would be all the presentation, a fast one, so you weren't too bored, and we would be glad to hold your event or your exhibition in here. Thank you very much, everyone, and hope it's been interesting.
Great overview. Thank you so much, Karina. So now we're going to hear from Gerard, International Sales Manager from the Hotel Juan Carlos Primero. Welcome, Gerard.
Hello, welcome everyone. Thank you, Nuria, for the presentation, and thank you all for being here. We are glad we have the chance to present our product, our hotel and convention center, the Hotel Rey Juan Carlos Primero and Palau de Congressos de Catalunya in Barcelona. Well, I believe when it comes to destination, mostly all of you well know Barcelona, or you had the chance to being here, whether for business or leisure related. If not, please come over. You won't regret. I assure that. And I wanted to talk a bit about what our product is. So we are a really unique urban resort in Barcelona. What does this mean? So you're going to have a 432 guest rooms, 5-star ground-legged hotel, together with a convention center, which can host events from 15 people up to 2,000 people. We're having, for instance, a main auditorium of 2,000 people, an exhibition meeting space of 20,000 square feet. Overall, we are having 100,000 square feet of meeting space. Where are we located in Barcelona? We are located just 8 miles far away from the Barcelona El Prat International Airport, which it makes it very easy for any meetings, conventions, or even incentives you're going to have. We are not an airport hotel. We are located in the high-end residential area, which is called Pedralbes. I would say it's kind of a Beverly Hills we have here in Barcelona, next to as well to the financial district and the university city here in Barcelona. What you're going to have together of having the hotel and the convention center, we have in the middle 250,000 square feet of unique, ancient, and lush gardens. And what you're going to find inside, so we have 2 outdoor pools, 1 indoor pool having a fitness and a spa center, and as well as pavilions, fixed pavilions actually, marquees and pavilions, where you can have maybe the gala dinner, the welcome reception, or special F&B services of your event. So I'm going to show you the first impression your guests are going to have, your attendees of your event, your incentive convention or congress, when they step in at the Rey Juan Carlos I Hotel. This is our main lobby, which is this atrium style. Many customers told us that it reminds them for instance, the Hyatt Regency hotels, all the rooms facing the main lobby, a lobby which has been refurbished in 2008, together with the mezzanine level, where all the meeting space is, and together with the whole complex. So let's have a look as well to our executive lounge floor, and these are the, I believe, great views your attendees or you're going to have when you're at the Rey Juan Carlos I. So look at that at the right of the picture. We're having the unique Polo Club in Barcelona. I'm saying unique because it's the only one we have in town. And this is going to be included as an amenity for your guests. So special amenities for your guests when you come at the Rey Juan Carlos I. So we're going to include Wi-Fi in the guest room, as well as entrance to the Polo Club, as well as entrance to the fitness area and indoor pool, and together with a breakfast buffet, American and continental breakfast buffet included. We are not having any resort fees, no housekeeping fee or extra taxes you can find maybe when you are in the States. It happens to me when I am in the States, and well, the bill goes up when it's time to pay. There are no additional taxes. The only tax you will have is the city tax and the VAT. Okay, so as well, let's have a look to our rooms, which are minimum. The minimum they will get are 300 square feet rooms, having separate shower and separate bath tube in all rooms, and then we can go up to executive floor level rooms, where we have 30 rooms, as well as 21 junior suites, which are 600 square feet, and deluxe suites, which are 750 square feet. Moreover, we have the biggest royal suite in town, which is 6,000 square feet per 2. So we're having 2 royal suites in one, as well as our presidential suite. I wanted to share with you, and I appreciate that you're having the time being with us, that we are a meetings industry focused property. It's a one-stop shop, having a hotel and a convention center together with a resort, with resort facilities. In order you have an idea, there are 22 meeting spaces at the hotel, as well as 35 meeting spaces at the convention center, together with, as I said before, 3 outdoor pavilions where to help your F&B services. When it comes to the layout of meeting space we can do, so we well, we can do whatever your needs are. We want to fit your expectations. We had clients like Microsoft, the U.S. has been here. We had Nike, U.S., Bayer, U.S. as well. In order you have Teradata, in order you have an idea of the clients we are used to work with. In order you see the options we have at the hotel and the convention center when it comes to branding and AV. We are having our internal and production and the production department, which is in-house. They are the same department. They are in the same office as we are, the sales team. So they are our business partners. So whatever your imagination is when it comes to the event you want to create, we are here to making it happen. And look at that, some options of what we had. We had a software company that they were even branding the whole main lobby. We are able to brand the main facade of the hotel, even project the gobo. For instance, we had the Denver Broncos, and they were the football team, the American football team, and they were projecting to the main facade of the hotel the gobo of a helmet of the Denver Broncos. Just to give you an example of the options we can have at a very competitive rate. And look at that. That's the main pool of the hotel being dressed for a gala dinner event or a welcome reception. You can imagine, maybe you are picturing here already your event from 100 people or up to 1,000 people. At the main pool, at the end, you can see our garden restaurant, which is our summer restaurant, up to 160 delegates. And look at that, having the balloons on the pool. It can be those balloons can be branded. We can project the gobo to the main facade, as I was referring minutes ago. So I believe that can be a very nice event. And in order you can see a bit more, those are our pavilions among the gardens. So this pavilion, it looks like an indoor room, but actually it's among the 250,000 square feet of gardens. So for instance, let's have a convention at the convention center or the hotel, and then for F&B services, you have this added value of having all your group having lunch or having dinner among these unique gardens. When you come over, you don't gonna think you are in town, so you are in the financial district. So you're gonna think you are really in an oasis, really in a urban resort. And as well, in order you have an idea of how our convention center looks like, that's the main facade, which as well has another entrance through the gardens, so we can play with it. And look, the events we are able to hold, like a main auditorium up to 2,000 people. Here we had the Football Club Barcelona annual convention, which we are proud of having, and I believe that you can recognize this brand and this theme. And as well, the exhibitions we can have at the exhibition room, as I referred before, it's 20,000 square feet. Having a sailing height of more than 6 meters. Look at that. You can create whatever you want. Just we are concluding. These are going to be the last slides we're going to share with you. Don't want to take more of your time, but before I leave, I wanted to show you some options, some branding options we are able to do. This is a sports forum we have done here at the convention center. So we did this ourselves. Our team created all the branding and all the materials you are seeing. And let's end up your convention with a gala dinner at our exhibition room, up to 1,000 people. And yeah, I wanted to make sure that you get the idea that at the Rey Juan Carlos I and the Palau de Congresos de Catalunya, even if you have a small event of 50 to 100 people, your sales team, or you're having a product launch, or you're having a small incentive, or even if you're having a big convention that you need a lot of breakout, a lot of meeting space, so we can make it happen. So we are a dedicated sales team which it's MICE, it's meetings industry oriented. So we know what your needs are, and we want to know even more and more. So you just can send us, you can reach us. I will be your go-to person, and I will be more than happy to go through all your queries you may have. With Nuria, there is a link of a video of the property, which I will be more than happy. You can go through. It's just 3 minutes. So it's just going to take a few moments for you, and you're going to have as well a brief presentation of our product, having some images of the hotel and the convention center that maybe it can be a good option you can share with your customers as well. So that last slide was the even catwalks we had, and that the last one is an option you can have at our gardens. This is our summer restaurant. We are having 5 options when it comes to dining. 2 are fine dining, and the others are more casual and tapas style, maybe having some tapas style dinner by the pool in Barcelona. Does this sounds good? Well, I believe this can be a property which can fit with your requirements. Just let me know at any time, whatever I can do for you. And please, I will be more than happy to assist. The last pictures we are seeing it's our indoor pool, which is included in your room rate, as well as the fitness area and the spa area, which is included as well, and together with this atrium style lobby, which is very wow. Actually, the brief we have from clients when they step in at the Rey Juan Carlos I is this, wow, is this classy hotel built in 1992 for the Olympics, a year which changed the city of Barcelona, and we are proud of it. And yeah, I invite you to come over and to experience it yourself. Just let us know, and I leave you as well with our team. Now Nuria will will say hi to our colleague Belen. Thank you very much, and all the best from sunny Spring Lake, Barcelona. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Gerard. It was a very complete overview. Now we're going to welcome now Belen. Let me see if it's loading the slide. Yeah, so we're going to welcome now Belen, our last speaker today from Events by TLC. Welcome, Belen.
Hello, everyone. Good morning to the States and good afternoon to the Spanish speakers. Thank you very much for your time. Well, first of all, I would like to start by a brief introduction on, well, who we are and what we do. We are a very, I would say, very young and passionate team, which creates then the actual DMC. We are, as you all know, based in Spain, but not only in Spain, also in Portugal and Brazil, which obviously gives us a wide variety of destinations that everyone can actually then visit. We have got, in particular in Spain, since this webcast is for Spain, we have got 2 offices, main offices in Madrid and Barcelona, which are the main cities in the country, in the in the peninsula. And let me see. So in Madrid, we've got an office, our central office, and in Barcelona, we have an office that's been, let's say, open for the past 2-3 years. And in total, we have, I would say, a total staff members of 15, along with lots of different freelancers that really work on a regular basis with us. We also, what we basically do is, from the moment that you send us your request for any incentive or any congress or any product launch even, we are happy to look for the specific options and your specific needs, always based on everything that you tell us that you need. I mean, all the little details, all the small items that you would like to see in your event, and that you know that maybe that's something different that would make the wow factor. We are there to create that. We'll be happy to go on through the different proposals that we send you so that we can actually really find the exact location that you need. We not only operate, of course, in Barcelona and Madrid, but we also operate throughout the Spanish geography, including the different islands that we have. Right now, I believe that you're probably seeing a map of Spain. So that shows you a little bit in black the main areas that we cover in terms of requests and events, because that's where the most or better connections are within the country. So you can see you have the south of Spain, you have Catalonia, which is in fact Barcelona. That's where I'm currently located. We have also obviously the center of the country, which is Madrid, which strategically is located not only as the main or the capital of the country, but it's also in the center of the country. So it enables us to move around very freely. We also have lots of events and requests for the Costa del Sol, which is, I'm sure you all have heard of Marbella, Malaga. So those are all locations that we cover, and that they are very, very well known to people that actually want to do any events or product launches or even leisure, incentive trips, team buildings, anything like that. Those are the main cities where normally we would get requests for. Right now you're seeing wonderful Malaga and Costa del Sol, which, is actually very, very nice. And soon, hopefully, we'll be enjoying this along with any of your clients. We also have lots of different requests for Valencia, which is, Karina was saying before, is a city that's been growing lately quite a lot, and they have done very, very good job in modernizing the city, in the culture, and also getting all the different types of events. So once I've gone through, let's say, a little bit the geography of Spain, I would like to tell you a bit of the history of the company. We started out in 2001 in Spain, 2002 in Portugal, and then also in 2010 in Brazil. And obviously having offices in those three countries, we can operate events throughout the three countries. We have approximately 40, I think right now we are up to 44 employees. So we've grown 4 more from the moment we actually created the presentation. And our average turnover in 2013 was 10 million. So actually, we're quite happy to say that to belong to such a company. Really, it's quite an impressive figure there. Then what really makes us different is obviously, I think, not only the staff, which is really dedicated, and we all love what we do, and it's really getting up in the morning and wanting to do events and getting to the clients and saying what we think, what we suggest. But our main assets, I would say, and strong differential points are that we try to think out of the box. We try to be very, very transparent with our clients and let them know that we are their partners. We're not just a supplier, but we want to be their arms, their legs. We want to be their eyes, everything when in Spain. We are also very focused on procurement, which means that we really make a very, very strong selection of the suppliers that we use, because we really want to give the best of the best to our clients. And so if that means that we have to reject some of the maybe most important or biggest suppliers in Spain because they don't actually fit our requirements, then we're happy to do so. But generally speaking, that only gives us lots of really, let's say, a good relationship with our suppliers and a fantastic delivery service into our clients. We also have, very important nowadays, eco-friendly suppliers which always look into the, let's say, being sustainability friendly, which is nowadays really very, very important. Then I think I jumped over the budget management, which I said is we want to be very transparent. We want to make it easier for everyone to understand, so we itemized We itemize all the proposals. We do on a concept basis so that everyone can really see what everything is, and it makes simple understanding. That's really very, very important, because you're already coming to a country that you don't know the language. So making it as easy as possible to make you feel at home in a way. That's more or less what I would say is this transparency and our point of being transparent, so that you can really understand how we work and what we do. Right now, I think we've just moved into the procurement, which I've already explained a little bit. We have also very solid procedures on how we work, what we do, how we do it. Right now, I think, here, we're also very detailed in everything that we do, because we know that our clients want to actually be the best of the best that they can offer to either their participants or even their own teams if they're doing any internal sales. So what we want to do is we will go into the slightest and smallest detail so that we can achieve exactly what they're looking for. Let me see. So right now, sustainability, you're seeing the slide that's showing you about the eco-friendly concept that we were talking. And then last but not least, nowadays, that everything moves so fast, we have the latest and up-to-date technology. We can do virtual site visits online. If you haven't got the time to come over to any of our destinations, we can do the online virtual site visits. We've got, obviously, all the latest technology in the offices to make your proposal, even the production itself of the event. We've got it in-house, so that also helps a lot. Right now, I would like to show you a little bit some of our events that we've done in the past. Those are different locations, obviously. As you know, we cover all of Spain. So here, for instance, we've got an event that we did in Madrid. It was a 1.5-day event where we had approximately 200 people. They were coming to Madrid for a sales and top sales management and a product launch as well. And we had some part of incentive, and then obviously also a meeting. In this one, this particular event was in Barcelona also. We had about 300 people. We did 2 days of leisure, and then we had 4 days approximately of different meetings coming from all over Europe. We even did a very funny tournament, because we divided everyone, the 300 people, into teams of 11 more or less, and they all had the different equipment for the Spanish football teams. And football is really loved everywhere in the world, so it was quite an exciting activity, really. This other one is, again, going back to technology. This is the World Mobile Congress. It's a company that came to Spain to launch their new product. That company is based, in fact, in LA, in California, and they've been already twice to Spain to the World Mobile Congress in Barcelona. Plus, they asked us to do all the production of the stand, design, and then obviously on site all the different services. This other event was in Madrid. It was the new launch and of the new branding for this cruise company. The cruise company is called Puerto, as you can see. It actually belongs to an American company, which is Royal Caribbean Cruises, and they did last year their new branding. So we were involved in all the events, the production, getting the invitations sent out, and all the media, etc., etc. And this last example was in Valencia. It's the city where Karina talked about her Congress Center, the Feria de Valencia. And in fact, in this particular case, we were presenting a new car model. As you can see, it was Audi. And it was a 2-day event, actually, with media coming in and going. We had a 5-star luxury resort for their stay, and a fantastic gala dinner event with let's say, disco, one with a really, really nice dinner, and the Croatian production. Well, it was just incredible, really amazing. It's one of those events that you would like to repeat nearly every day. And well, here, this last one, I'm getting now nearly to the end. I would like to just do a little recap and just let you know that by having us as your contact, you really don't have to worry about anything else or any other supplier. We will be your intermediate, we will be your arms and legs, your eyes, your mouth, everything. We would like to help you with everything that is related to the language, to the culture, anything that has to do with Spain. We are here to help you, and we are certainly going to make everything much easier because we know how things work in our country, and that's our only goal, to really make your stay, make your event, make everything that has to do with Spain and you coming over just an experience itself. Simple and easy, an experience, and let you enjoy your participants and let us worry about the rest. So with this, I'm going to give you over to Nuria. Thank you very much for all the time that you have actually given us, or particularly me, myself, in the last presentation. And if you need any information whatsoever, you have any doubts, I'm sure that through Nuria and through the office in Chicago, you can get our contact details, and I'll be happy to help you with whatever comes through.
Thank you very much, Belén. It was a very great presentation. I think we have, before running out of time, we might have 3-4 minutes for a quick question for each speaker. So let's start with Belén, actually. Let me see. I have a question here for you, Belén. Can you describe like a unique activity or program that a client can do taking advantage of the setting of Spain in terms of setting, like meaning activities which could only be done there in Spain?
Well, thank you, Nuria. That's actually a very good question. Well, I would say, I mean, there's really a lot that could be different or that could be unique in Spain. That's the truth, because Spain is a country that has a huge variety of both landscape, cultures, history. But I would say, I don't know, maybe one of the most famous ones, or everyone really likes, is being able to have, for instance, I don't know, one dinner in 5 restaurants in one night. This is the actual way of living in Spain, the famous tapas, that enables you to go from one place to another, try different foods, and still all within the same day, and also getting to know the locals, which is really what gives us the difference between many, many other countries, that we enjoy life, and you can really see that when you're doing this. I would say, for instance, that's one of those things that is really unique in Spain.
For sure. Gastronomy is always our big star in Spain. Okay, so a question for Gerard from Hotel Juan Carlos I. So, Gerard, do you usually offer luxury transfers to take care of an entire group during their stay in Barcelona? And also, how often do you work with companies from the U.S. MICE market?
Thank you very much, Nuria, for the question. A good question as well, as I was saying. When it comes to luxury transfers, I wanted to point out that we offer a special shuttle among the upper diagonal alliance. So we have a special alliance. It's brand new from 2013, and what we have is special friendship agreement with the hotels nearby the Hotel Juan Carlos I. That means that when you are holding an event, or when you are having an event at the Hotel Juan Carlos I and Palau de Congresos de Catalunya, which it goes over the 400 guest rooms we are able to offer as a room block. So we will work with these nearby allied hotels. So this service will be included in the proposal, and will be included in the contract we are going to have. So you will have private shuttle between the hotels. We are working on it as well in order to offer shuttles to the city center as well. Nonetheless, you have public transportation just in front of the hotels. We're having a subway and bus, which goes 10 to 15 minutes straight to the Barcelona Old Town. And as well as we were saying, you are 10 minutes away from the airport. And riding a cab is going to be 10 to 15 minutes to getting to the Ramblas and to the Old Town. When it comes to the second question about the events we have from the U.S. market, so I have to say the U.S. market is our top market together with the U.K. when it comes to international markets. And just in order you have a figure, our product stands up to 70% of the revenue we have belongs to meetings industry. So what we were saying, incentives, conventions, and congresses. Then the other 30% will be individual and corporate, individual leisure, high-end leisure, as well as corporate. What I wanted to point out, thanks Nuria for asking this, is I wanted to point out that we are meetings industry oriented and focused hotel and convention center.
Thank you. Very interesting answer. So let's move now to the next question for Karina. So Karina, is it possible to use the outdoor Spain even all year round, even in winter? And also in terms of capacity, what has been the most challenging project for you?
Okay, let's see. We have all the outside area that can be used in summer and in winter as well. I mean, we've had events in December outside. The weather in Valencia is very nice. Normally, if it doesn't rain, if we have an event and they want to do a cocktail outside or a finger food outside, you can do it. It's a very nice area to do it. They customize as well the area. We normally put flags out and all the tables and everything gets all customized, and it's really nice. So we have done that before, and you can do it also in winter. I mean, it is not as in summer or spring when you have really good weather, but as it's normally sunny, it's quite good. And even all the north of Europe really love it. They come over here and they say, I can't believe this. It's like summer weather, so that's good. And the maximum event we've had, let's say we've had a few of the Cirque du Soleil shows going on that was around 9,000 each show. And then we've also had like a congress, an international religion congress, that was around 8,500 people in the same pavilion at the same time.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of people.
A lot of it. All the logistics, it's difficult.
I know. But I mean, you guys offer always great services, so I'm sure it was very successful. Okay, so we have a couple of minutes left. So we go to the next question for Rocío from Paradores. So, Rocío, since we are talking about historic buildings, are big events allowed in every single Parador? And for instance, is it possible to book an entire Parador for an event such as the Alhambra Palace Parador? The Parador by the Alhambra Palace, sorry?
Yes, Nuria, yes. We have accommodated a big event. This is an example for 700 women in the Cali Parador, organized by a cosmetic company, and we also organized the Ibero-American conference with the chief minister of the state. So it's possible to have different events, big events and small events in our properties. And for the second question, the Granada Parador has only 40 rooms, so this is a small property that we have in Paradores, and each Parador only has a little meeting room for only 30 delegates. So I think for this Parador, it's more focused on incentive and groups and not for big events. But it's possible to book a whole this Parador.
Okay, great. Rocío, thank you. I know we have a couple more questions from the audience regarding rates, but I'm afraid we're running out of time. But we will be sharing the contact information of our speakers today with all of you so we can keep having this conversation. Let me thank you once again, all of you, the audience, for attending this session, and our speakers today. You guys did a great job. I'm sure our audience today has learned a lot about your companies, and they have picked great ideas, and they've learned a little bit more about Spain. Please don't hesitate to contact us at chicago@tospain.es. As I said, we will send you an email with the contact information of our 4 speakers today. And, well, that's basically all. We hope to see you all on our next live webcast. That's all. Thank you so much, everybody, and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you.